Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I have an older brother. He's married to sister-in-law. I get along with her well, except for this one point. If you don't keep an eye on her, she will get into the kitchen and add seasonings to whatever is cooking. She thinks she is fixing stuff, but not all foods need turmeric in it. This Saturday, I received 40 pounds of tomatoes. It took me the whole weekend to turn it into a sauce that I was planning to can. I can it plain, then add whatever seasonings and herbs in it, depending on the recipe. They came to take a bag of spare clothes for one of their kids, and in 5 minutes it took me to get it. She managed to get into the kitchen, add salt, pepper, turmeric, olive oil, garlic powder, and Italian herbs to all 5 of the pots that were simmering on the stove. And when I asked her what she was doing, she had the audacity to say, "This sauce needed some taste. I added it for you." Like I've never told her to not touch what I was cooking before. I was so angry that I knew I couldn't be calm talking with her, so I simply walked to my brother, told him to take the clothes and his wife, and that she's no longer welcome in my house. She had followed me, was shocked, started apologizing, but I just ignored her. I added that he could come back tomorrow to take the sauce his wife ruined, because otherwise it would be thrown away, and that I expected 40 pounds of replacement tomatoes. They left. He came back with the tomatoes, an apology letter from her, and an apology carrot cake. But I told him that I stand by my decision. Now my parents got involved, since I'm the one that usually hosts, and since she's not allowed in my house, I told them to make alternate plans for Memorial Day. My husband says that I am in the right, but my parents say that my reaction is way overblown. Oh. I mean, obviously, the wife is wrong for doing all that stuff, even though she's been told so many times to not add seasoning anymore. Why can't she just stop doing that though? Because I feel like apart from that, she could be a great person, you know? The fact that she apologized and did all this to be forgiven, I feel like she's not as bad, right? But why can't she just follow the rules and just, not add seasoning? Why does she always have to add seasoning? Everybody has different taste buds. Just because you think one thing is bland doesn't mean it's bland for someone else. Maybe they like bland food. That's just plain annoying and could be dangerous, because what if they're cooking that food for someone and that person is allergic to garlic or some of the seasonings, and the wife just added it in because she thinks it needs more seasoning? That's just dangerous too. The fact that she's doing that pisses me off as well. But I do think, she's sincere with her apology. Maybe I'm just soft-hearted and I forgive easily, but I would go off on someone too if they went into my kitchen without me knowing and added all the seasoning. I'd be mad. My boyfriend has a good job and has no problem spending money on stuff that matters to him. Other stuff, not so much. I have my own place and we alternate where we spend the night when we see each other. He has a shitty mattress. It has one spring that has snapped me in the back of the legs a few times. I told him he needed to replace it because it was busted. He kept saying that he would, but he never did. I was in the shower yesterday and I heard him scream. I rinsed off and went to see if he was okay. The spring caught him in the nuts. I couldn't help it. I giggled. It was sort of funny. He thinks I'm an asshole for laughing at his suffering. I told him that he didn't care that much when it was my legs getting it. Yeah, she's right. You deserve it. Honestly, she's been telling you so many times that it's dangerous. And the only time he realizes that it's dangerous is when it hits him. Wow. He wouldn't care if it was hitting her and getting her hurt. Wow. Yeah, serves him right. Karma. I have a 7-month-old baby boy. I'm breastfeeding, but baby is currently weaning. I'm convinced that my father-in-law is being weird about my breastfeeding and not in a that makes me uncomfortable way. I made the baby popsicles from my boob milk a few months ago, and father-in-law put in the group chat that I'd love to try one of those with a hearts as eyes emoji. I said WTF, they're made from breast milk, and he said he didn't notice that caption. Today, I baked the baby some muffins. It's a recipe that called for a half a cup of breast milk, so I made them per recipe. Father-in-law came over unannounced and said, "Ooh, yum, someone's been baking." So I told them those muffins are for the baby. They're just fruit, flour, and breast milk. I have a normal cake we can have. I then left the room to wash my hands, came back, and one of the muffins was missing. I asked my husband, and he had no idea, so I asked father-in-law, and he said that he ate it. I said, "That's disgusting." I told him they were the babies and contained breast milk. He doubled down and said it's okay because breast milk is vegan. No one in this story is vegan. I told him he's a creepy pervert and to get out of my house. Husband is baffled by the whole thing and was convinced it was a misunderstanding, even though I explicitly said they're made with breast milk. Father-in-law said I'm a D because I'd made loads and the baby wouldn't miss out. Mother-in-law was blowing up my phone until I asked her if she was really okay with father-in-law drinking milk that came directly from my breast. I think she didn't get the whole story. My sister says it's gross and father-in-law is a weirdo. I called mother-in-law to clear the air and she revealed that father-in-law has always been very interested in lactation and she actually only fed husband for 4 months and always behind a locked door. Wait, during the time that she was breastfeeding? Apparently, he moved jobs after a woman complained that he kept intruding on her pumping in a designated space in the office. I've told them father-in-law is not welcome around me and have asked for the key to our house back. I shared the concerns about him tampering with my milk and contaminating it, and also that if his own wife wanted him locked out, then I'm entitled to that too. Oh my gosh, that is creepy. This father-in-law is really gonna like creep around and just be so interested in breast milk, and even his wife had to lock him out when she was breastfeeding her own kid. Like, what is wrong with him? And he's making his coworkers feel uncomfortable? Yeah, creepy. What kind of behavior is that though? The fact that he even wrote it in chat, you know, he was like, I would love some of that. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.